Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Harmony One, whose current price stands at the $0.02517 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 0.94%. and in this video I want to give the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. Also show you the key patterns that are information on this chart. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. From the all-time high, Harmony One has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us to around the $0.016 mark, and from that low we have started seeing a nice bounce to the upper side, and by so doing I believe Harmony One might have seen its low, and soon we might see this pump to the upper side, having a wave 5 taking us back to an all-time high. And here on the chart I have this blue target area for that wave 1 to the upper side at around the $0.24 mark and the $0.19 mark, which I'm basing it on the Fibonacci's. So if I apply the fibs here connecting to the all-time high, you can see that that blue target area lies between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is the minimum that I expect that wave 1 to the upper side to do. For that wave 1 to the upper side to be complete, we also need to see other 5 fractal waves within this wave 1, and I believe that has started to form. So if I jump to the 4-hour chart so that we can see that better. So here on the 4-hour chart you can be able to see that fractal wave information at the moment. From that low we have been moving to the upper side very impulsively, made that high, then had a retracement to the lower side, which I believe is a wave 2, and what is information at the moment is a wave 3 to the upper side. So if I apply the Elliot waves, that is our wave 1, then we have a wave 2, a wave 3 is information, then I expect a retracement in a wave 4, then see a wave 5 to complete a wave 1 to the upper side. If I get into the details of these waves, once we made that high to the upper side, and in that retracement to the lower side forming a wave 2, the minimum that we expect this wave to retrace is the area between the fib level 0.5 and the 0.618. So if I apply the fibs here, connecting to that high up there, you can see that our wave 2 has retraced to the fib level 0.5 and even broken that key area on the Fibonacci's, went to around the fib level 0.382. We overshooted it a little bit, touched a key area of support, and then started seeing a nice bounce to the upper side in a wave 3. And in that wave 3 I have a target area here on the screen, which is the minimum that I expect that wave 3 to the upper side to do, which I'm basing it on the trend based Fibonacci. So if I apply the trend based Fibonacci here, connecting the low for the wave 1 to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of that wave 2, that gives us a target area here on the screen within this yellow target up here at around the $0.03255 mark, which is at around the fib level 1.618. That is the minimum that I expect this wave 3 to the upper side to do. And once that happens, then we can see a little bit of a retracement to the lower side in a wave 4, then see the formation of a wave 5 to the upper side. And once we do that, that will be completing a higher Elliot wave count 1. And once we see the wave 5, I expect to see an ABC correction over here. And once we see the ABC correction, then that will be the formation of that wave 2 to the lower side, then see another 5 Elliot wave count, which will be completing a wave 3, then see a wave 4 and a wave 5 to complete the higher Elliot wave count 1. So those are the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing it on the Elliot waves. You can also see the targets that I also have. You can see today we have broken above this key area of resistance, which was a high at around the $0.025 mark, and we have continued pushing to the upper side. And in that movement we have this trend line that has formed over here like that. We also have this key horizontal area of resistance. Drawing that chart pattern like that brings the formation of an ascending triangle, which is a trend continuation pattern, and it normally breaks to the upper side. So soon I'm expecting us to have a breakout to the upper side, and the minimum, the target area for that breakout is the height of this triangle. So if I get the height using a trend line over here, and then take that trend line and put it and place it at the area where we might have that breakout, it's possible that we might get to around the $0.028 mark, which is the target area for that breakout using the ascending triangle. And that brings me to the very first key scenario that I expect to play out over here. Now that you have broken above this key area of resistance here in yellow, it's possible that here on the 4-hour chart we might see that successful retest. And once you see a successful retest here on the 4-hour chart, and maybe even on the hourly chart, we continue pushing to the upper side, get into that yellow target for that ascending triangle. And once that happens, maybe you can continue pushing a little bit to the upper side, get into that key area of resistance at around the $0.029 mark. And if we manage to break above that key area of resistance, we can then have a retest. And once we see a retest, then that would unlock even higher prices and maybe get us into this yellow target that I have for that wave 3 to the upper side. And if that move plays out, I'll keep you updated. And it's possible that once we try to break above this key area of resistance, we might get rejected. And if that plays out, that would mean we might unlock a little bit of lower prices over here, maybe get back to around the $0.021 mark. And for the movement to the upper side to play out, I also expect to see higher prices on the Bitcoin chart, and also an increase in volume on the Harmony 1 chart. So let's be patient and see how those key moves play out here on this chart. And if I also take a look at the indicators, on the RSI we are trading at around the 56 mark, and that would mean we have room for us to continue pushing to the upper side. Once we have that breakout to the upper side, we have room for us to do that. And if we get rejected at those key areas of resistances, it's possible that that move is also accommodated here on the RSI. In the MACD, we had printed a bearish cross over here, and soon we might see another cross over here. So let's be patient and see what the MACD will give us, so that we can be able to make more decisive decisions on where the market could be taking us next. So that's the update for Harmony 1, and I'll keep you updated if any of these moves plays out.